back to Modalities Movement Therapy. It's week 4 of 2024. I'm Brenda, and today we're going to be looking at, of course, releasing the fascia, and we're going to look at breath work and a little bit into lymph drainage. So for the workout, you're going to need a hard reflex ball and a soft reflex ball. If you only have one, preferably a softer ball. And of course some water that we're going to hydrate and plump that fascial tissue up with. Let's take the ball under one foot. If you only have the soft reflex ball, that's perfect. Roll the ball over the sole of the foot. Work right into the lateral part of the foot and into that arch. If your arches are dropping, if you've got flatter feet, then focus more on the arch of the foot, but cover the whole area. And a nice slow and steady movement, slow and steady release. Let's move over to the other side. Again, work into the arch of the foot. If you've got any tension there, you want to release that tension. And along the lateral part of the foot. Remember, what happens in the feet affects the rest of the body. If you're looking at the different fascial lines, ball into the arch of the foot. If you've got tension there, maybe plantar fasciitis, that fascial band under the arch is quite tight, then slowly roll along to release that. Hug the ball with the toes so you're getting that movement into the feet. Let's put the ball to the side, and I want you to come into a seated position. And now we're going to just work on releasing tension around this area and draining a little bit of lymph into this area. So take your thumbs on either side of the bridge of your nose and push them up into the sockets of the eyes. So just start off gently and just apply a little bit of pressure. Then I want you to spread your fingers out on your forehead. And you're going to slide your fingers through your hair, over the back of your scalp, and take your hands down on either side of your neck. And just massage down and onto the sternum, just below the bone there, that part of the sternum. Let's do that again. So you're pushing in with the thumbs, and then spread your fingers out over your forehead. Slide your fingers through your hair. Thumbs just above your ear. Just spread the fingers out as much as you can. And now apply a nice pressure down behind the ears. And slide the fingers down the neck and onto the sternum. And again, just apply a little bit of pressure. If you've got your index fingers on there, just apply a little bit of pressure there. Let's do that again. So just bring your thumbs inside. Take a nice deep breath in and then exhale. And slide your fingers over and behind the ears, down the neck, onto the sternum there. Good. We're going to keep going. Thumbs under the eyebrows, then push the fingers, spread the hands out, thumbs behind the ears, find the bone behind the ears. That's a nice place to release tension as well, and bring the fingers along the neck. I want you to do another 2, just apply pressure, fingers over, and around the back, down the neck, onto the sternum. Good, let's do one more. Just thumbs, fingers over, and open. Just keep your breath going. Be aware of your breathing. Good. Now you're going to take one hand and I want you to bring it behind the ear. You can anchor with the other hand and you're going to slide. So turn your head slightly. We did something similar in last week's video. We're going to slide the fingers down. Last week we used the ball. And now go over to the other side. And the same thing. Slide the fingers down to the clavicle. Just do another 2. Hand on the bone behind the ear. Then you slide down. And do the same thing to the other side one last time. Good. And then just bring your shoulders into a roll, up and back. Now you're going to look over one shoulder, and then you're going to bring the hand behind the head, or behind the neck, should I say. Wrap it around. And so where the shoulder meets the neck, that you want to bring the hand there, and you want to push into it. Slide the fingers down to the sternum again, and look over the shoulder. Keep looking over that shoulder. Take the same hand of the shoulder you're looking over. Breathe in here. On your exhalation, slide the fingers down towards the sternum and look over that shoulder. Good. Hand again, so you're looking over the shoulder. Take that hand and wrap it around the other side of the neck. Breathe in. On your exhalation, slide the fingers down to the sternum. Good. Let's do one more. Breathing in. And exhale. And slide the fingers down. Look over the shoulder. Good. And again, just circle the shoulders up and back. So let's just think about all the lymph nodes around this area, or in the arms and everywhere. And I want you to take one hand onto the shoulder. You can wrap the thumb under the armpit and just wrap the hand around the arm and slide the fingers down over the other fingers. Do the same thing. Wrap the hand under the armpit, so thumb's under the armpit. Try and wrap that hand all the way around the arm and just slide the fingers or the hand down that arm over the fingers. Let's do it again on the other side. So just take your hand and spread it out and squeeze that arm and slide the hand down over the fingers. Keep going, wrap it around the other side, squeeze and pull down. Let's do another 4 and grab it and wrap the hand around. Move that hand around if you need to, if you're not wrapping it all the way around. So move the hand and move down the arm and release. Do it again. You've got 2 more. We want to keep that lymph moving throughout the body. We want to get lymphatic drainage, release toxins. And if you battle with cellulite, it can often be an indication of a sluggish lymph. So we're going to circle the shoulders up and back. So try and work into releasing the fascia and get the movement of lymph in the body. So we've got a lot of lymph and it's combined with blood, but there's generally a lot more lymph in the body. So by doing the fascial release and getting movement into the body, you're moving that lymph all around the body, and that will help release toxins. And drink your water so you can release those toxins. Really flush them out the system. Let's go into lengthways on your mat, and you're going to take your hands now underneath your thighs and working into a little bit of breathing. We're going to lift up and breathe in. On your exhalation, you're going to push the lower back down into the mat. So you're going to really open up into those lower vertebrae. We want to get as much movement into the spine as possible. Exhale there. Chin to the chest, look down at your belly button. Let's do it again. So arch the back. So start that movement from the tailbone. Arch the back Breathe into that lifted position. Watch my shoulders. I'm pulling them back, hugging the spine with my shoulder blades. Exhale and tucking around the spine. Roll back as much as you can. Take it nice and slow. Keep going. Take a deep breath in. Arch the back. And feel that movement rippling up the spine. And then tuck. Exhale. Tucking the tailbone under. Take it a little bit lower if you can. Good. Again, arch the back. Breathe yourself in to that lifted position. So at least 4 counts in and at least 4 counts to exhale. But try and focus on a longer exhalation. So if you can go for 4 to 6 counts on the exhalation. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Breathe in again. Arch the back. Pull yourself up into a lifted position. Exhale, tucking around. Lower, lower, lower. You're still exhaling. When you need to inhale, arch the back. Pull yourself up into that lifted position. Exhale and tuck. Reach the arms out. And again, you're breathing in. Lifting up. I want just another 2. Exhale. You can release the hands if you can hold into that tuck position and breathe in. Coming up and exhale. And lower yourself down. Lower yourself down. Keep going, and when you're ready, you breathe in. We're going to keep going with the same movement. This time we're just going to open the feet up a little bit wider and add that rotation in the hips. So we're going to breathe in. As you breathe in, I want you to drop your knees over to one side. So see me from this angle. You're opening up, hug the roller with the shoulder blades again. Here we're breathing in because we're opening up over the diaphragm. On your exhalation, you're tucking to the center and then over to the other side. So get that movement in the hips and still into the lower back and into the spine there. So let's breathe in and open up. Look over the shoulder and then exhale into the center. Tuck and round the spine. So again, just push those lower vertebrae into the mat. Get that movement. Breathe in. Open up and arch. Exhale, push, tuck. Knees come back to the center. I'm in that rounded position. Good. Your bum might keep creeping forward. Just lift it up and shift it back in this position if you need to. Breathe in. Open up. Exhale, tuck. And round the spine. Good. Breathe in. Open yourself up. Look over the shoulder. Exhale. Tuck into the center. Good. Let's add a little bit of a roll down. So in the center, you're in that rounded position. Reach the arms forward and you're going to roll yourself down. Breathe in. Open up into that arch position. Then on the exhalation, pull yourself up and bring the hands behind you. Lift it into that seated position. And now you're going to arch the back. As you drop the knees over, look over the shoulder. And then tuck. Back into the center. You're still tucking. You're still exhaling. And now you're ready to breathe in and arch. And exhale. To tuck. Sorry, let me just adjust that mic. And then bring the hands behind your back. Breathe in. So control your breath. Hold the breath if you need to. If you finished your exhalation, exhale to the center. Still exhaling, exhaling. Release the hands round the spine and control your descent. When you're ready, breathe in. Open yourself up, ready to exhale. Come into that lifted position, hands behind you, and breathe into the rotation. Open up. Exhale. Shift your bum back if you need to. Sweep your arms through. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. And ready to breathe in. Open up. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Sweep it through. Lower yourself down. Still exhaling. Breathe in. We're going to do 2 more. Open up. Exhale. Tuck. Come up into that lifted position. Hands behind you. Breathe in. And sweep the arms. Exhaling. Breathe in. And exhale. Hands behind you and breathe in. You're going to finish off now and you're going to stay in that supine position. Exhale, tack. Take the softer reflex ball and lower it down onto the mat. Shift yourself down if you need to. Link your fingers and bring the ball onto the fingers or into the palms of the hands. Bring the ball onto the top of the spine. And let's roll along that occiput ridge. Just give the head a nice release. Good, your hair is going to get stuck. Just move it out the way when you need to. Roll from the spine to one ear and focus on that one side. So the ball should be moving from the spine to the ear. You shouldn't be just rocking and the ball on one point. The ball should have quite a nice range of movement rolling from the spine towards the ear. If you haven't done the other side, move over and release the other side. Again, I'm just going to adjust the mic. Finish off. And now you're going to position the ball underneath one shoulder. So you're going to bring it between the shoulder blade and the spine. So I don't want it too low down. We're going to release those secondary respiratory muscles in the neck and the shoulders. So bring the ball, adjust it if you need to, so it's right at the top where the spine, there's a little space between the spine and the shoulder blade when you're in that open position. Keep the head supported in the other hand, and now you're going to breathe in, extend the elbow up to the diagonal, and as you exhale, push the elbow down towards the waist. Breathe in, elbow points up to the ceiling, circle it up and back, and exhale next to the mat, bring the elbow down to the waist. Here we go for 3, breathing in, and exhale. Breathe in for 4, and exhale. Do another 4, breathing in, and exhale. 3 more, and exhale. Another 2, and exhale. For the last one, and exhale. And now you've done one side, let's move over to the other side. So take the ball and just bring it between the shoulder blade and the spine. So you're right at the top on that upper back, between the shoulder blade and the spine. Support the head in the other hand, and you're going to breathe in again, Circle that elbow and exhale to tuck. Good. Arch into the breath. Get as much movement into the spine as you can. And exhale. So try and focus on that nose breathing. Exhale through the nose. Push the lower back down. Here we go for 4. Breathing in. And exhale. 4 more. And exhale. Another 3. And exhale. 2 to go. And exhale. And the last one. And exhale. Good. The ball is going to continue moving down the back. I now want you, where we find the xiphoid process, so where the rib cage meets the sternum, we're going to position the ball on the back, so it's right underneath that point. You're opening up over the diaphragm, so you might find you have a little bit of shortness of breath. That's because we're focusing on diaphragmatic breathing. So if you're in a stress breathing pattern, the diaphragm in this area might be quite tight. So try and work through it. If it's going to be too much initially, then work without the ball. And you can still focus on breathing into the arch and the tuck. So your head is in your hands, and you're going to breathe in. And just arch a little bit deeper into that position, make more of an arch. And then on the exhalation, you're going to push the back into the ball and tuck and tilt the pelvis. You can even lift the tailbone in that tilted position off the mat if you want to push a little bit deeper into the ball. Otherwise, just keep contact with the mat. Breathe in and arch. Open up. Exhale, push, tuck, and tilt. So if you find too much tension there, just focus on the arching, breathing in, and exhaling, pushing, tucking, and tilting. You'll still be getting that movement in the spine, and you'll be getting movement into those intercostal muscles between the ribs, where the tension probably lies if you are not breathing diaphragmatically. Let's breathe in again. And exhale, push, tuck, and tilt. Keep going. Let's do another 4. Breathing in. Open up. Exhale, push, tuck, and tilt. Good, keep going. Breathe in for 3 more. Exhale, push, tuck, and tilt. So like before, I want you to focus more on the exhalation, longer exhalation. Good, 2 to go. Open up and breathe into the space you are creating. Exhale, push. We got 1 to go. Open up and breathe in. Exhale, push, tuck, and tilt. Lift your back off the ball, and I'm going to tuck my t-shirt in because it's going to get in the way of the ball. So if you need to do the same, do so. Bring the ball in line with your hip bones. Now, if you have 1 reflex ball, you're going to bring it onto the spine. If you have 2 reflex ball, even if it's one is harder than the other, I want you to bring them one onto, and one is smaller than the other. I want you to bring them onto either side of the spine. So into those little dimples in line with the hip bone on either side of the spine. Bring your head back into your hands And we're going to breathe into arch. And exhale to tuck. Keep going, breathing in. And exhale. Breathing in. And exhale. Push into those reflex balls or into that reflex ball. Breathe in again. We've got 5 to go. And exhale. Scoop the belly in. Contract those abdominal muscles. 3 more. Breathing in. And exhale. 2 to go. Breathing in. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. Good. Lift off the balls. Bring the balls to the side. Now you're just going to use one ball. We're going to bring it onto one side of the spine, in line with the hip bone again. Bring the feet together and then cross one ankle over the knee. And then just roll over that lower back area. Keep focusing on the breathing. Ease into the release. Just a nice slow and steady movement. Move the ball up or down. If you find more tension somewhere else, let's bring the foot back and take the ball onto the other side of the spine and cross that ankle. And again, just roll the ball from the center towards the hip. Do another 2. And 1 more. Good, we're going to stay here, release the foot. You're now going to bring the ball underneath one buttock. And you can open up that knee. And I want you to move the ball around, adjust it if you need, or when you need to. And drop that knee and roll. Move that ball around. Adjust it again and bounce. If you find it's a tender point, just bounce the knee. Keep the ball on that spot and bounce the knee. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Stay where you are. I'm just going to rotate and bring the ball onto that buttock and move that ball around. Adjust it up and down, wherever you feel the tension, hold it there, bounce the knee down, and move it around. Biggest muscle group in the body, we want to keep these activated. Keep going, another 4 and 3. And 2 and 1. Good. And release the ball. Have a nice big stretch and yawn. Hug your knees into your chest and rock up to a seated position. We're now going to rotate around onto our front, and you're going to take that soft reflex ball and we're going to work onto the hip flexor. So just below the hip bone, you're going to lie forward. You're going to take that reflex ball, stay on the elbows, curl the toes under, and massage up and down. Roll the ball up and down. Move around if you want to. Circle the ball. 5, 3, 2 and 1. Good. Drop down, you can rest your chest on the mat. Keep the ball where it is, adjust it if you need to slightly, but keep it on the hip flexor below the hip bone. Bend the knee, pulse the knee up to the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop the knee. Now you're going to draw a circle with the foot. Keep going another 4. Adjust if you need to, and then change direction. All this time you're focusing on the breathing. And when you're ready, you windscreen wiper from side to side. Okay, come back onto the elbows and knees. Take the ball and bring it onto the other hip flexor. Lying forward, stay on the elbows, curl the toes under, and move that ball up and down and around from side to side. Now you're going to lie flat, adjust the ball if you need to, bend the knee, lift the knee off the mat and pulse up to the ceiling. And 8, drop the knee, adjust the ball again if you need to, and draw a big circle with the foot. Change direction. Seven and 8. Draw that, or make that windscreen wiper motion with the foot. And again, you're going to push back onto the elbows and knees. And then just put the ball to the side. Have a quick drink of water. Okay, let's move the hips a little bit more. You can put the balls to the side. We've finished with those. And we're going to lie again in a supine position. And let's bring one knee into the chest. So you can keep the other foot flat on the mat. And we're going to breathe out. 1, 2, 3, extend your leg on the 4th count, so lengthen the hamstrings out, and then breathe in and lower yourself down there, so you can come into that arch position, and then exhale, bring the arms down and exhale. You can lift, but lift the tailbone, but push the lower back down into the mat, so extend on the 4th count, breathe in and open up. Good, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, and lengthen. Breathe in and exhale. We're going to go for 3. Exhale. So you're aware of your breathing. Exhale. 1. Exhale. Exhale. Let's do another 4. Exhale. Another 2. last one. And release. Good. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So you're going to bring the knee in first. Let's breathe in if you haven't already. Exhale. So now my foot is in a point. On the extension, you might want to flex it so you lengthen more into the hamstrings. Let's keep going. Another 4. Exhale, stretch, flex, and breathe in. Do another 3. And 2 to go. Last one. And lengthen the legs out. Again, have a nice big yawn and stretch. Take the arms in line with the shoulders, palms are facing up. Bring the feet onto either side of the mat. So similar to what we did earlier when we were in the seated position, we're going to breathe in and drop the knees over to one side. So just bounce that back knee a few times if you want to. Then on the exhalation, you push into that tuck position. So I want you to scoop the belly in, tilt the pelvis under, and tuck as much as you can. Let's breathe in again. Over to the other side. Bounce that back knee. Now exhale into your tuck position. Keep going. Nice deep breath in for 3. And exhale. Good. It's up to you to contract and activate the core. Remember, the glutes are part of the core. Let's go for 4. Breathing in. Nod your head away from the direction the knees are going. Exhale, tuck, tilt, and push. Good. Let's do another 4. Breathing in. Bounce that knee. And exhale. Scoop everything in and under. And 3 to go. Breathing in. Exhale. Tuck. Breathe in again. Bounce and exhale. For the last one, breathing in and exhale. Okay, let's bring the feet together onto the mat. Link the hands and bring them behind the head. Your feet are together. You're going to drop your knees over to one side and breathing in. Now you're going to just make sure you're lying on your side and you're going to extend the top leg. Okay, so think of the extension into the waist, over the pectoral muscles. On the inhalation, this is your position. On the exhalation, you're coming into this position. You're going to make a hammock for your head. Bring the elbows together. Breathe in. Open up and lengthen the leg. If your back elbow is not reaching the floor, bounce it a few times. Open up as much as you can. Now exhale and come back. Take a deep breath in. Open up. Bounce that elbow and exhale to center. Keep going, breathing in, opening up, and exhale. Do another 4, breathing in, bounce, and exhale. 3 to go. Nice deep breath in and exhale. 2 more and exhale. For the last one and exhale. So just, you can rock onto your back and hug your knees to your chest. Just bounce the knees in and rock up to a seated position. Let's move over to the other side. Perhaps have a quick drink of water, and let's move over to the other side. Lie on your back to start. Link your hands behind your head and bring your knees over to one side. So adjust if you need to and extend that top leg. Let's breathe in this position. Open up. Now on your exhalation, you're going to bring the foot back to the other foot and elbows together. Good. Adjust the top arm and the shoulder if you need to as well. Let's breathe in, open up, and exhale. Here we go for 3, breathing in and exhale. Breathe in for 4. Don't forget to bounce that top elbow back, lengthening into the waist, and exhale. Keep going, breathing in. Let's do 4 more. And exhale. And 3 to go. And exhale. Another 2, breathing in and exhale. For the last one, and exhale. Good. Rock back onto your back, and we're now going to work into some arching and tucking in this position. Feet are slightly apart, and open up the knees. Breathe in and arch. On your exhalation, push into the mat, tuck again, and tilt the pelvis. So we're focusing a lot on the arch and the tuck into these pelvic thrusts, really activate the glutes. Breathing in, you can circle the arms up. On the exhalation, tuck, tilt, and push into the mat. Exhale. Good. Keep going. Breathing into arch. And we're going to progress to add that thrust. Exhale, tuck, push, and tilt. Keep going. Here we go for 4. Breathing in. Open up and arch. Exhale, tuck, tilt, so focusing more on the exhalation. Exhale, exhale, scoop and squeeze. Activate those glutes. Let's do another 3. Breathing in. Opening up. Exhale, push, tuck, and tilt. We've got 2 to go, then we're going to add that thrust. Breathing in. And exhale. For the last one, breathing in. And exhale. Now you hold the tuck position, and we're going to breathe in again and circle those arms up and back one more time. Exhale as you lower down, the arms will move with you. Articulate the vertebra once onto the mat at a time into that open position. Ready to breathe in again, so arch. Open up. Exhale, push, tuck, and tilt. Good. And let your head move with the spine. So your chin on the inhalation should drop, and on the exhalation, bring the arms down. Your chin should lift up. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Keep going. Let's do another. We've got 6 to go, I think. Breathe in. Open up. Exhale, tuck, tilt. Nice and slow, really focus on that breathing. Good, 5 to go. Breathing into arch. And exhale. Good, 4 to go. Breathe in. And exhale. Three more, breathe in. And exhale. You got 1 more, breathing in, or 2 more, breathe in. And exhale. The last one, keep going, breathing in. And on the exhalation, you're going to hold that tuck position. Now we're going to breathe in, thrust up. You're going to hold it in the lifted position. Open up the feet if you want to, and you're going to bring your elbows next to you on the mat. Good. Now we're going to breathe in this position. You're going to exhale and reach the arm up to the diagonal. Breathe in, come back to the center. Exhale, reach. And back to center. Exhale, lower down through the spine. Breathe in and arch. Just keep the arms at the sides. Exhale and tuck. Ready to breathe in and thrust. Open up. Now exhale and reach. And back to center. Breathe in. Exhale and reach. Back to center, breathe in. And ready to roll down. Articulate through the spine. So that's 2. Let's go for 3. Breathing in. Exhale and tuck. Breathe in and thrust. Exhale and reach. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Here we go for 4. Breathe into arch. Exhale to tuck. Breathe in and thrust. Exhale and reach. Breathe in. Exhale and reach. And breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Now if you are reaching to the left first, let's do the next 4 reaching to the right. Breathe in and arch. Exhale and tuck. Breathe in, thrust. Hold it in the lifted position. Exhale and breathe in. Exhale and breathe in. Articulate and roll down. 3 to go. Breathing in and arch. Exhale and tuck. Breathe in, push, thrust, and reach over. Exhaling. Breathe in and exhaling. And breathe in. Exhaling. Just 2 more. Breathing in. Exhaling to tuck. Breathe in. Hold it up. Exhale and reach. Breathe in. Exhale and reach. Breathe in. Exhale and lower. You've got 1 to go. Nice deep breath in. Exhale and tuck. Breathe in, thrust. Exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in. Now I want you to stay here. Exhale and walk the feet together. Just relax the arms at the sides, and all we're going to do is hold it up and breathe. And exhale. Now if you like to bring the arms into it, you can do that. Keep the pelvic thrust. Breathe in. And exhale. Good, let's just do another 2. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. One more, or should I say 1.5 more. Breathe in and exhale. You're going to hold it up and just breathe in, bring the arms back up. And then on the exhalation, 1 vertebra at a time onto the mat. Exhale yourself down. And stretch out. Reach the arms next to the ears. Have a nice big yawn again. And stretch. And breathe in if you haven't already. On your exhalation, tuck your chin to your chest, roll up, and reach to the toes. And bounce your forehead to your knees. Bounce there, bounce there, bounce there. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and breathe in, and open up. Good, just shake the legs out, and come into a seated position, and 1 last deep breath in, palms together, and exhale. And well done. Thank you very much for joining me.